So I'm super excited about today's video. I just got back from church and the first message I received was from the person that I encouraged to take this particular visa to the UK, that the visa has been approved, which is why I had to rush to film this video so you can take advantage of that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs for visa sponsorship in the UK immigration updates, live in the UK, scholarships in the UK, like everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Guys, before we dive right into today's video, please share this video with your friends, especially those who are teachers that have been looking for a way to migrate to the UK and they've been coming as healthcare workers. Don't even stress yourself about trying to come as a healthcare worker. This is a sure deal for you. The reason I'm filming this video now is because I wanted the first person I actually advised to use this particular visa to the UK to get her visa before I can boldly film the video. And as God may have it, today I'm filming this video on a Sunday. I was just coming back from church and I got a notification on my phone. I've been following me on this channel. You remember I filmed a video about teachers relocating to the UK, and now there are so many certifications that actually discourage a lot of people not to use that teacher pathway, which I'm very much aware that most teachers now, like I already know some of them that moved to the UK, they came in as healthcare workers. But guys, you don't really need to stress yourself. If you're a teacher and you still enjoy what you do, or if you have anybody who is a teacher that still enjoys what he or she does in any part of the world and still wants to move to the UK as a teacher, there are some teaching jobs that have been added to the shortage occupation list, and there are some that is not on the shortage occupation list, but you can still get that one without having to go through qualifications and registration and all of that, which is the main requirement if you're coming to the UK as a teacher. You can actually move to the UK as a teaching assistant without you being the main teacher, and because of you being a teaching assistant, you can also undergo some training that will enable you to practice as a core teacher. And bearing in mind that teachers are really well paid in the UK. So just as you can see on my screen, like I said, I didn't want to just rush to share this video when the first person I know have not received her visa, and I'm so grateful that she has received her visa. That's why I'm filming this video. So just as you can see, there are a number of teaching jobs on the Home Office skilled occupation list. We list those jobs below. You can also find them in the UK immigration rules, and there are different codes I'm going to be sharing with you, and also I will outline the ones that are on the shortage occupation list, that if you're using that one, you don't have to pay the full visa fee. You don't also have to pay IHS. But if you're using the other codes that is not on the shortage occupation list, you will still have to pay for your IHS and your full visa fee. So just as you can see, code 2312, further education teaching professionals. You can actually use this code to migrate to the UK. Code 2314, secondary education teaching professionals. Code 2315, primary and nursery education teaching professionals as well. So these are various codes as teachers. So there are different categories, but they are all still teaching assistants and teachers. So just as you can see as well, code 2316, special needs education teaching professionals. This is a particular code that the person I'm talking about got her visa on. So, and as you can see, what teaching jobs are on the UK shortage occupation list. Now, UK shortage occupation list is a list of jobs that are highly in demand in the UK, like professions, just like the healthcare worker visa was added to the shortage occupation list. This code you're seeing on my screen is on the shortage occupation list, code 2314, secondary education teaching professionals, only teachers in maths, physics, science, where an element of physics will be taught, computer science and modern foreign languages. This one is on the shortage occupation list. So if you're coming on any of this code that is on the shortage occupation list, all you need to do is to pay a subsidized visa fee. You don't have to pay for IHS. Then still code 2314, secondary education teaching professionals, only teachers in Gaelic are allowed to apply on the shortage occupation list. Now, the code that my subscriber that got her visa got her job on is code 2316, and this code 2316, she actually paid her normal visa fee, she paid her IHS, but the good thing is that she got the job and she's moving to the UK for 5 years as a teaching assistant. The next is, what is the minimum salary for teaching education jobs on skilled worker visa? As you can see, the minimum yearly salary for teaching jobs has to be at least 20,960, and the full prorated going rate for the specific job. There are lists of minimum salaries that education sector employers must pay to teachers in the skilled occupation. Like, you know, the health and care worker visa, you also have to earn 20,960 pounds for you to be eligible to apply for the skilled worker visa. Those pay scales are applied strictly, and to get the skilled worker visa, the overseas teacher must receive at least the minimum pay according to the law. So if they cannot pay you according to what the law have said, then they cannot even recruit you from overseas. Except the minimum salary, there are also other requirements that applicants have to meet for skilled worker visa to be successful. So I'm just going to take you to the key requirements. So if you're a teacher or you have anyone who is a teacher, please share this video with them and tell them to try their luck. I'm also going to tell you where you can look for those jobs and where this particular subscriber that got a visa found her job, so you can also explore and see if by God's grace you can find one of those jobs that will sponsor you to the UK as a teaching assistant. As you can see, the key requirements for skilled worker visa. Note, the skilled worker visa replaced the previous tier 2 general visa. So as you can see, have a certificate of sponsorship issued by a UK employer holding sponsor license, which is the COS that everybody is looking out for. So it has to come from an employer that is licensed to sponsor. The minimum salary of 26,200 per year, or shortage occupation code minimum, which is the minimum for the ones on the shortage occupation code is 20,960. But anyone that is not on the shortage occupation code, you need a minimum of 26,200. This my subscriber that got her visa, her salary is 28,000 per annum, or a minimum hourly rate of £10.75 per hour, but may be higher depending on the job type. So minimum skilled level NQF3, equivalent to A level. English language CFRA level B1 in speaking, listening, reading and writing. Not falling for refusal under any of the general code for refusal. Good character. So if you have had any refusal before, and there is something that has to do with your immigration status and all of that, you just have to be careful when you're applying for your next visa. I would say always use a lawyer, especially when you're not really sure. Always use a lawyer. These are just the requirements if you're coming on this code. So for you to get a job on this codes, that you won't have to go through all those other teaching professional whatever that people are scared of going through, you have to check on Indeed. And the lady that got this job, that her visa is finally out, she got the job on Indeed. Another thing you can do is to use the license sponsors list. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. Look out for schools that you can apply to. Like, just look out for schools. I know the healthcare one is becoming more tough now, but like you all know, people are still getting the visa. No matter how tough it becomes, there are still people that still sleep on the license sponsors list, and they come and say, oh, Fajira, I got my visa. So use the license sponsors list. Go to find a job on Gov website. Also check total jobs and also check reads. There are so many job adverts for teachers, but just that people are kind of more focused on the care worker pathway, which for me is not bad because it's kind of cheaper if you're coming as a healthcare assistant, because you don't have to pay your health insurance. But if you get the teaching assistant, it's also very good because a lot of healthcare workers now who have migrated to the UK, the company that have brought them, like you always hear in my video on daily basis, I'm ringing it and people are still falling victims on daily basis. Companies that have brought them, most of these companies do not have hours. Please, this is when to start exploring other options. For me, UK is a very lovely place. I have been privileged to be here for the past 12 to 13 years, and I won't ever say don't come to the UK, because why will I tell you you shouldn't come to the UK when I'm still in the UK and things are going on very well with me? So guys, please explore those job sites. Try to apply as teaching assistants. You don't really need to be a full teacher. Like this lady that got her visa, she's coming as a special needs teacher and she's starting as a teaching assistant. Just as you can see, special needs education teaching profession. Special needs teacher will be required to support the main teacher through helping individuals who have special needs and carry out one-to-one sections with them. they will be required to work 40 hours per week. So she's just going to be assisting the main teachers, and she's actually going to do it and make money and also undergo some training to become a qualified teacher in the UK. So like I earlier mentioned, if you have any friend who is a teacher, who is in any part of the world, who is thinking of moving to the UK, tell them to apply for this job, and the code for this job is code 2316, and I hope they find one. Like all the websites I've mentioned, I'm also going to leave some more in the description box. So guys, share this video with your friends, tell them to take advantage of this opportunity and move to the UK. You don't really have to come to the UK as a healthcare assistant. If you're a teacher in any part of the world, you can still come as a teaching assistant, and after all your trainings and certification, you can now become a teacher, and you will also earn very well. Like I said, the girl that is coming, her salary is at £28,000 per annum, which is a very good one. So guys, this is just what it is. I thought I should share this with you, so it will encourage you to look at other sectors as well, so you don't just have to stay on the care one, and at the end of the day you get frustrated, you haven't been able to get the care job and so on. So if you find this video helpful, please do like and share this video with your friends and loved ones, and in my future video I will try and look for some of those special needs teaching roles that I will share with you to apply as soon as possible. I'm definitely going to share any job opportunities, especially for special needs teachers, that are needed now. I'm definitely going to look for them and share with you with visa sponsors. So until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.